Hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Let's Go So much. Today, we will continue with Wrothgar's main story with Piano Rose, my Ice Warden Vampire. Let's get started. Should I start by apologizing for being very tardy today? I'm sorry for being tardy. My husband is on a business trip, so there's no one here to tell me to go to sleep before 5 a.m., so I have slept royally. My bad. Try not to do that again. Much. So, Zone's story. Where can I get the next part? Here. Dr. Musa in Rossinium in Wrothgar. The Guilds and Glory event is still happening, so if we have time, I thought we might do a boss day. And also I would like to go to the impresario and see what's what about the skin she has to offer.
You can't lock us out of our inn. That's tyrannical.
You should have thought about that before you helped.
How infuriating. I don't even like the place that much, but I'll be damned if I let them toss me out of my own inn. The closer the city gets to completion, the worse things get for us common folk.
What happened at the inn?
Orsimer soldiers barged into our inn and kicked us out. Now they won't let anyone back in. They decided to detain some of our patrons, including your friends. In fact, the little wood elf showed up right before the soldiers did.
There has to be a way to get inside.
The soldiers placed guards at all the exits, even the back one. Damned if I know how they found out about that. The soldiers won't let anyone in until they finish the king's work, whatever that is. Bunch of stiff boots, the lot of them.
I will find a way to get inside.
I should have known that hiding folks in our inn would eventually bite us in the arse. This is ridiculous, though. They sent an entire squad of soldiers to lock down one inn. You'd think we were the damn Winterborn or something.
If you want your inn back, I need your help.
Haven't you and your friends caused us enough trouble already? All right. If you get me my inn back, I'll try to forget that any of this ever happened. So, how can I help?
Do you have your inn key with you? I could use it to sneak into the inn.
That was the first thing they confiscated. It was Sergeant Vulmon. I know him. He's one of our regulars. Usually friendly, leaves an extra gold piece now and again. He's stationed near the King's Corner Club, but he won't give up that key.
I could steal it from him.
That's between you and him. I'll have no part in that. I'm no criminal, despite how all this looks.
The soldier you were talking to, do you know her?
Never seen her before. I make it a habit to get to know all of the guards and soldiers who come to the inn to unwind. From the look on her face, she hasn't unwound since the king was a cub tied to the Forge Mother's apron.
You must know something about her.
What? You looking to court her or something? If you're so enthralled by Captain What's-Her-Name, I heard her tell a soldier she'd be by the ramparts near the stables. But she's a cold fish. Mark my words. You'd do better fishing in a different pond.
Alright, find a way inside the inn. We need to... or we can investigate the guard meeting area or steal the key from Sergeant Bowman. Let's ponder on our next move while we see what today's daily endeavors are. Today we are encouraged to complete 2 quests, craft 4 items with the blacksmithing skill, place 7 furnishings, complete 1 battleground match, or complete 1 dungeon. Well, the quest part is easy. So how does this work then? The guard meeting area is here, all the way across town, and Sergeant Bullmon is here on the opposite side of town. Perhaps we should try the legal way first, as usual. We are drinking coffee. This way. So, during Guilt and Glory event, you can get special coffers, present types of containers when you complete daily quests in Wrothgar,
only soldiers and guards pass this.
the Gold Coast, Hughes Bane, and Imperial City. Resource nodes in those areas wield double resources, and the first daily you complete gives you 2
We have the
events.
trade. Now we
Am I going in the right direction? I don't. What do you know? Leather pack search. In it we find I suppose the key. Meet allies in the greedy gun. Also known as the inn in the middle of Orson. Let's go there. Did I come from here? Empty and quiet. I have done these quests before, but couldn't remember what to expect. I like this now. I actually kind of sort of thought we would like meet a lot of gods here. Now a question. Through here or upstairs? Through here. Friends, are you here?
little late. They just left me here to die.
What happened here? Where are the others?
I was running messages for the cute wood elf and the grumpy orc. When I returned, the soldiers rushed in, stabbed me.
Where are Emily and Chief Bazrak?
They never saw it coming. The soldiers grabbed the orc chief and the elf, took them away by the order of the king. I guess I was just in the way.
Hang on, Owain. Please don't die. Did he die? Oh, it makes me so sad when NPCs die. Now we need to speak with King Korok. Which means we need to exit this way. Okay. I'm confused. Turned around. Misplaced. Also, do I need to sneeze? That would be horrible. And like not sneezing as a sneeze, but because it makes a lot of noise and where are we going? To the palace?
What was I thinking coming here? I never should have left Oregon.
It must be a huge culture shock moving from Oregon to Wrothgar. From a land of eternal summer to a land of perpetual snow. Now where is he? All the way up there. We need to take these stairs, I think. Korok?
Ah, my favorite problem handler has returned. Have you come to see what you accomplished? Thanks to you, the clan chiefs have gathered to hear what I have to say. This is going to be a moot that all of Wrothgar won't soon forget.
I need to talk to you about something important.
That sounds serious. But this is a time for celebration. The next age of the Orsimer people begins today.
Why did you send soldiers to the inn?
You dare to question my actions? To imply that I don't have the best interests of my people in mind? If you must know, we received word of the location of the traitors. I sent my soldiers to capture them for interrogation.
Did you know that your soldiers were infiltrated by the Boshrak?
What? How dare you spread such false accusations? Has Bazrak filled your head with more of his Malakath lies? I won't hear such things. Not on the verge of my greatest victory.
Where are Chief Bazrak and Evelyn?
More questions? You're beginning to try my patience. But let's not talk about such matters in front of the clan chiefs. Meet me down in the dining hall and we can continue this discussion in private.
I've mentioned this earlier. King Korok and Sheagorab are voiced by the same person, and speaking with King Korok kind of sort of feels like I'm talking to Uncle Sheago, who's wearing King Korok's skin. And entertaining, actually. Go to the dining hall. this way.
I hear the footsteps of an outsider. Come, we need to talk.
It's funny, even though she calls me an outsider, I feel that, well, like, you know, this.
Ah, outsider. You never cease to surprise me. I suppose your recent adventures were somewhat trying. Of course, sticking your tusks where they don't belong usually leads to trouble, doesn't it?
What are you talking about?
So proud, so sure, so certain that you do the right thing. But you defy the will of Trinimac and try to stop the inevitable by warning my son. In short, you have begun to annoy me.
So we are no longer friends? But I need to warn Kurok about the Boshrak.
The Voshrak do exactly what they've been ordered to do. They will eliminate every obstacle that threatens my son. It's time to remove the clan chiefs so that Orsimer unification can begin. This is about survival. Surely you can understand that.
You're behind this? When Kurok hears about this...
We're done here. You think you know so much, but you're just grasping at straws. The plan proceeds and you can't stop it. The Orsimer will rally as one under the banner of King Kurog. I have foreseen it. Let
We
it
have
be
been
known,
bamboozled.
the outsider who stands before us has betrayed our great city. For your actions, I condemn you and your allies to death. A sentence
Help.
you shall execute by your own hand. May Trinimac guide your blade.
We have committed suicide. Good
I'm
thing.
sorry it had to come to this. But what I do for the good of the Orsimer people.
Awake? Good. It's about time. I would have been disappointed if you died after I dragged you down here.
It's really funny, I have like absolutely no memory of this part of the quest. Why? Have I played this at 5 a.m.? Probably.
You learn a lot about healing when you're King Kurog's shield wife. Looks like my skills apply to outsiders as well. But we've wasted enough time. You need to get moving.
What happened?
I admit I never trusted you. But you've helped our people. You deserve better than to fall to the Forge Mother. I dragged you back here before the Voshrak arrived, healed you as best I could. Now get out of here before the soldiers find you.
I can't just leave, not while there are still things that need to be done.
My beloved does what he must to unite our people. You know this is true. You've seen it. The clan chiefs refuse to listen. If Kurog fails, the Orsimer will never be anything more than the abused and scorned wretches the other races imagine us to be.
There must be another way.
The chiefs have already headed to the moot, and Voshrak guard the keep. If you want to survive, you have to leave now. I don't want to fight you, but if you decide to go after the king, well, I am sworn to protect my beloved.
I am not leaving without Chief Bazark and Evel.
I expected you'd say that. Take this. It will open the cells in the dungeon below the keep. Just take your friends far from this place, and let my beloved finish his mission to elevate our people.
Before I go, I want to ask you something.
My beloved believes that this is the only way to accomplish his dream. As his shield wife, I will support him, just as I always have.
Was this Kurok's plan all along?
No. He hoped that the chiefs would come to believe in his vision, to see the future he imagined just as he did. He never wanted it to come to this. But a king must always do the right thing for his people.
Won't killing the chiefs turn the clans against Kurok?
Why would they do that? They'll see a king who fought the fanatical Voshrak, who tried desperately to save the chiefs against overwhelming odds. When the dust clears, they will love him and stand united beneath his banner for all the world to see.
Oh my. Let's go find friends. containers weren't free to be built. Oh, enemies. So as we travel through the complex, many enemies. Upstairs. Maybe so. Let's see if we can beat on this guy. No, except. Never mind. So, do we need to go there? I wonder what it would be like to, be better at navigating. Let's try here. Even though the compass marker says below. This is above. She said proudly. Down to another place. Here perhaps? Stairs to below. Friends! I found
We
you.
have to stop meeting like this. Maybe next time I could rescue you. What do you say? What in Malakath's name is Kurog up to, I wonder? This is brash, even for him.
Korok is working with the Bushra.
You better not be pulling my tusk, outsider. I've known Kurog for a long time. We may disagree on certain issues, but he's always had the best interests of our people in mind. This makes no sense.
He's using the moat as a trap. He's going to eliminate the chiefs who oppose him.
Then there isn't any time to waste. Give me the key and head for the throne room. There's a passage in there that will lead you directly to the moot. I'll get Everlee to safety and try to gather some additional help.
Additional help?
There are still some people here in the city that I can count on. Now do whatever you have to and get to the moot. If we run into any problems, find me outside the keep and we'll figure something out.
All right. So Chief Basra can take care of himself. Everly.
I'll make sure Chief Basra gets out of here safely. Don't worry, you can count on me. But I can't believe what you said about the king. That's some rotten acorns, that's for sure.
That is most certainly for sure. But good, Everly is in one piece, and we can continue our mission of appearing confused. Now that is not the door we need to take, but this is. Throne room.
I wish you had listened to me.
any enemies. Is this the final battle? It can't be, because we are completing the 11th stage of the main quest, and there are 13 in total. Oh, could it be? What do I? I'm just a vampire.
Aid me!
We have killed them. The king's orders. Beloved shield wives, seal all the paths to the moat. We are about to begin, and I don't want any interruptions. Once I lock the gate from the throne room, I need you, my beloved and devoted shield wives, to stand guard and deal with anyone who dares to challenge me, being especially on guard for the outsider who has betrayed us. Take care of the outsider, then sorry, dust bowl. Then join the soldiers I already sent to deal with High Priestess Solgra and seal the only remaining path to the moat. Once she is exposed as the Boshrak leader, time will be of the essence. Soon, the Orsimer will unite under a single banner, the banner of King Korok and the Orsimer nation. Then we won't be just the equal of the other nations. We will be their betters. Remember this day, my beloveds, for we're about to make history. Your king. That's ominous. Big Web, Chief Basrak. I do hope he doesn't turn on us. So these are still enemies, right? Can't be eaten? What's on that? Where's the supposed to be? Friend? Oh, went through the door. Yes. Is Chief Bazrak waiting for us this close? Yes, he is. Wonderful. Evan?
I had a feeling I'd find you here. Kurog sealed the route to the moot, didn't he? Damn it. Most of my contacts have gone deep into hiding, and we're no closer to saving the chiefs than we were when I scraped you up off the floor of the keep.
I found this note in the throne room.
Let me see that. You can get to the moot through the temple. I had no idea that path even existed. But they sent soldiers after Solgra, that's bad. We need a new plan, and we need it now.
Any ideas?
You go ahead to the temple and check on the High Priestess. Everly and I have one more place where we can look for some help. If we're successful, it might make the path to the moot slightly less complicated.
Just be careful. The soldiers and guards are still looking for both of you.
I'm well aware of that. I'm counting on the start of the moot to keep them distracted. But we won't take any unnecessary chances. We need Solgra alive to tell her side of the story. Then we can get to the moot and save the chiefs.
I will try to make this quick then.
You've done more for me and my people than I could have ever expected. I appreciate that. It shows you have honor. Now get to the temple and make sure the High Priestess is all right. We need her alive. The temple.
Well, that was a
Besieged by
short
weapon-wielding fanatics twice in the same
continue.
season. It's insane. Kurog has set this avalanche in motion. Now it's up to us to try to stop it.
I will do what I can.
I know you will. I've seen you in action.
And we need to speak with him some more.
Temple. I know you will. I've seen you in action. I have a feeling that the fate of Wrothgar depends on what we do next. Our actions, whether we succeed or fail, will determine the future of Orsinium and the Orc people.
Do you really think everything comes down to this?
How could it not? The temple, the moot. Those are the fires that will test our mettle. We'll either come out stronger or be consumed in the flames. Now go help Solgra.
I will go to the temple and help the High Priestess. Blood on the king's hands. So, we need to go to temple. Here. But before we do that, we need to go get more coal. I have returned. To the temple. I like this flower thing. I wonder if this is the quest with the horrible puzzle. I hope not. Wait. Did I get turned around? Probably.
I should never have
It probably isn't such a bad thing getting turned around. Temple of Iron.
Calm down, my brothers and sisters. We're in no condition to chase after anyone. Soldiers want to talk to Soldier. It must be for a good reason. We need to stay out of their way.
So now that we are here, what do we do? Talk to the temple priests. Oh, we are among friends.
This isn't a good time to visit the temple. We have a bit of a situation. I humbly suggest that you come back later.
Where is High Priestess Solgra?
If this is about that incident with the fanatics, you should take it up with the king. In these difficult times, misunderstandings can quickly spiral out of control and lead to situations we'd all rather avoid.
Tell me where I can find the High Priestess.
But, oh, very well. When the king's soldiers banged on the door, she ran up the stairs and outside. The soldiers knocked us aside and chased after her. I don't know what Solgra did, but she's clearly made someone very angry.
The High Priestess didn't say anything?
Not a word. She appeared to be as surprised as we were when the soldiers barged in. Normally, Solgra is so proper. If the soldiers hadn't had their weapons drawn, I'm sure she would have gone with him quietly.
Night High Priestess Sobra. We need to go up the stairs, perhaps? Or not these stairs. Those stairs a better option? Wow, this one is confused.
Help me. Wounded.
Let's try it. I'm going up here.
I feel awful.
It seems we have found success with this option. This takes us to the balconies outside the temple. Yes, be careful not to fall. Also, I feel we might find resistance.
There she is! Don't let the traitor get away!
Tell the king I'll play no part in his political games.
Don't be mean to my friend. I have still friends.
What in Trinamac's name is going on? Why did Kurog send soldiers after me? They acted like I'd done something horrible. I didn't want to show it, but I was frightened for my life. I'm just glad you arrived when you did.
Those weren't just soldiers, they were Wrothgar. Did they hurt you?
Wrothgar? I don't understand. But no, they didn't hurt me. Not for lack of trying, though. So tell me, what kind of trouble are we in now?
They're going to blame you. Claim you're behind the Wrothgar.
What a ridiculous notion. Trinamac promotes unity and civilization, not anarchy and violence like those Wrothgar fanatics claim. Dare I ask? Tell me, who do we have to thank for this terrible situation?
Kurog and Alga. They plan to kill the chiefs and blame you for organizing the Wrothgar.
We can't allow that to happen. But why have you come to help me? The clan chiefs are more important. You should be at the moot, doing whatever you can to foil the king's dastardly plan.
The paths to the moot have been sealed, all except the path through the temple.
There's a path to the moot through the temple. Perhaps via the old tunnels. Yes, that must be the way. Here, take this key. It opens the library. If there really are old tunnels under the temple, the way to access them is probably in there.
Go find a place to hide until this is all over.
There she is! My arrow will...
Behind you! On the ledges! More soldiers! Quick!
Oh no!
Let's get... Aha!
Oh no!
High Priestess, no!
She's down! Make sure none of her allies survive!
Get the assassin! I'll take Solgra back to the temple. Go!
She better live unlike her. Find the attackers above, so take the stairs to the upstairs area.
Stop them!
Are you the ones who tried to kill my friend? I don't like that. Confront the assassin. Here.
I surrender! I surrender! You killed some of our best soldiers. I know when I'm outmatched.
You're nothing but a cowardly assassin.
I have my orders. Don't you know that High Priestess Solgra is a criminal, an enemy of the Orsimer? She's the leader of the Wrothgar. You should thank me for what I've done.
You know very well that Solgra isn't connected to the Bushrock.
How would I know such a thing? I'm just a simple soldier. I'm not a cultist in disguise. And even if I were, you can't prove a thing. Do with me as you will, outsider. I serve a higher cause.
Now we have the choice to either kill her or use her to frighten Olga and Korok. I think they're frightened enough as it is. I've had enough of cultists and assassins.
Trinimac will reward my service.
Check on Solgra in the temple, though she didn't die. Are we going to the front door, or is there another entrance? Exit entrance.
They were soldiers. Trying to stop them would have only put us all in
You could
danger.
have done something. You're cowards. All of you.
Emily? Emily, I'm here.
Sobra's gone. More priests getting killed wouldn't have changed.
Did she die?
In here to save her.
This did not fill me with happiness.
You welcome the dead to an
Her
endless
death was
parade
quick,
of war and celebrations
if that makes
by
you feel
Trinimac.
any better.
Share with us your blessing.
What in Malakoth's name happened out there?
Korok sent soldiers, put out the word that she was the leader of the Bushrock. I couldn't save her.
Solgra didn't deserve this fate, as much as I disagreed with her. She was a good person, a caring person. Kurog has gone too far this time. He has to be stopped.
We talked about the tunnels before she died.
Did Solgra know about the tunnels beneath the temple? Was she able to tell you how we can reach the moot before more people die?
Solgra gave me a key to the library. She thought the tunnels would be accessible through there.
This isn't going to be like swimming in mud with the Argonians. We're talking about defying the king. At best, we'll be branded as Kingslayers. At worst, we'll be dead. This isn't your fight. Not really. Are you still ready to go through with this?
Korok betrayed all of us. I'm ready to end this.
Then we take the fight to Kurog and Alga. If they refuse to give up their mad plans, then we fight on until one side or the other has been defeated. Kurog's reign ends today. So swears Basrog of Clan Farum. So swears Basrog of the Orsama. May Trinimac take you to your final reward, High Priestess.
Chief Basrog, I thought you were a firm believer in Malakoth.
There is no place for a gentle soul in the Ashen Forge, priest. So why not let Trinimac have her?
Goodbye, my friend. I'm going to miss you.
Now, to the temple library. I'm actually very glad I killed the assassin. Oops, wrong button. Temple library. The home of a horrible puzzle. Finding secret passage.
Look at this mess. We'll never find anything in here. Look around and see if you can find something that looks like a hidden passage.
I'll check over here.
Do you have any advice, Chief Bowser?
You'd think that temple priests would be neater. These manuscripts are all over the place. Start searching. We've got to find a way into the tunnels.
Any idea where I should start looking?
Look everywhere. It'll probably be something odd or out of place, like those switches over there. But this is a library. Maybe one of these dusty old tomes can help. There's bound to be a book that talks about the construction of the temple in here.
Construction of the temple. These switches need to be turned, as well as that switch up there. But first we need to read a lot of books. The Battle of Orsinium. 101 users for drop. Who knows? A note from Darian. Games. The sport of clans. Restricted. The lusty Argonian maid. A song. Crafting. Smithing. A worthy endeavor. Creatures. Hacks, hobbies, and hack ravens. Clans of Wrothgar. Wolfrock Owl, will that help us? Who knows? Wet Wilds of Blackwood. No. Britons. Mongrels or paragons? Building or city? Well, I don't think that offered us much help either. Are there any books upstairs? Religion on Ox and the Afterlife. Elements of men and birds. Library switch. I do remember that this needed to be turned to owl. But what did the other two need to be? I saw mention of a wolf and a rock. So that's a hammer. And that's a flame. And that's an owl. Perhaps this could be wolf, and this could be hammer. No? How about that? No? Well, if... Did I already try everything here? I think so. Should we ask the internet? Let's. This is really and truly the most irritating puzzle I have ever met in ESO. And I have been unable to solve it without help. So and people asking what to do. Left one to wolf, right one to hammer. Upper for owl. So is this left? Let's try. Wolf and hammer. Is the upper one placed correctly? Let's examine. I suppose it is. So that didn't work. Perhaps like this? No. Do they need to be pointing this way?
Well, I'll be a puny
Oh,
dark
there we go.
elf. You found it. I guess we're climbing down that hole.
I knew you could do it. Now let's go stop the king.
Let's go stop the king.
That gate doesn't appear to be locked. Go on. I'm right behind you.
I thought there would be a longer loading screen. Temple undergrounds. This way? Oh,
Silence, Chief! Your constant bickering has plagued our people for long enough.
Kurog's belittling the chiefs.
Enemies.
They
You
won't
isolate yourselves in your own strongholds, perpetuating our selfish nature. We must change who and what we are.
Kurog's got a point. We're still going to kill the bastard, right?
Oh, quite a few enemies. Be prepared.
I tried to appeal to you as equals, but you refused to listen. I grow tired of arguing with you.
Set it ablaze!
The
Do we go
king
here?
cares for our people, and all you do is break his heart.
One. The murderous king and his lunatic mother.
I find it easier and faster to kill multiple enemies instead of like groups, small groups in an area. Like,
We're getting close. Be ready for anything.
Sounds like the time I walked in on an Imga courting ritual.
This way?
An honest...
Thought that's going to be loot. It doesn't always come.
We need to move faster. Kurog's about to start slaughtering the chiefs.
I'm going as fast as I can, dudes. Oh, in the triple, and I also got something purple. Would have been blue feathers. But still, daggers, don't need those. So much garbage. King's snuck girdle. Okay, don't loot containers, kill enemies, ghost of the king. Nope, backpack.
Once we get inside, find Kurog and take him down.
Alright.
We need to save as many chiefs as we can.
Under tunnels exit.
There's still time if we move fast. We need to open this gate.
There's no lever. They must have shut it from the other side.
Stand aside and let me work. Get ready to get those people out of there.
Oh, super strong.
I'll take care of the archers.
Eliminate the clan chiefs!
What do I do?
We've been betrayed. Defend yourselves.
Panic? Ah! So many enemies. Hey, I wasn't prepared for this.
I'm gonna make you I need you. Disloyalty. Keep those Vosh
Everybody help me.
clan chiefs over here. As impressive as always.
Well, that wasn't as bad
Soldiers
as
are
I
already moving
feared,
to block the
wasn't it?
tunnels. But even impressive criminals must pay
Or
for
the
their
boss
crimes.
battle.
I'm gonna deal with you.
This has a mechanic. So...
Bow before the king of the Orcivar! Your death will be quick if you stand still!
you need to kill Brooch Mother Olga first. Because she heals in Kurog. And if you...
Mother? No! I demand a blood price for my mother's death outside. I will spit on your corpse!
let her live, then Kurog is like really difficult to kill so far. Trust the females.
Mother, grant me your power. May the fires of your forge engulf the traitors. My mother's blood, I will burn you all.
Again. And you should try to avoid that attack as much as possible. Oh. Because it does a lot of damage. We killed the king! Yay!
You fought valiantly, bravely. Maybe the best display of martial skill I've ever seen. I just wish we weren't forced to become kingslayers. Kurog and his mother are dead, but look at the price he made us pay.
What price?
The murdered chiefs. But they're just the tip of Malekith's tusk. More orcs will die as they fight to take control of their clans. All the while ignoring the approach of winter and the coming starvation. I've seen enough death for 2 lifetimes.
Are you saying we should have left Korok in power?
No. Kurog went from good intentions to madness faster than a hawker swallows a bucket of fish. Killing him was the right thing to do. In the end, he left us no choice.
So why does Korok's death seem to bother you?
How could it not? Once Kurog was like a brother to me. He was a great orc, a visionary, before his mother corrupted him. But I've become as gloomy as a drunken dark elf on a rainy day. Must be because Kurog won, despite everything we did.
What do you mean?
Please. Enough talk. I want to be alone for a while. Think about what happened here and what has to happen next. Meet me back at the keep. We'll continue this discussion then, and you'll get the explanation you desire. May your path to the Ashen Forge be lit with the braziers of courage, my one-time blade brother.
Return to the keep. I hope there's another way. Speak with Chief Ramosh, it seems.
The clans. You earned their respect by what you did in there. Follow me. I can lead you back to the keep. The path should be safe enough now.
Let's get out of here.
Just stay close and follow me.
Oh, convenient. Thank you, King.
You're just in time. We've finished clearing out the Voshrock and the remaining chiefs are waiting for me to address them. But word of Kurog's death is spreading through the city like wildfire. I don't know how the people will react to the news.
Are the Voshrock really defeated?
Not completely. I'm sure there are still pockets of deluded cultists hiding throughout the countryside. We'll deal with them eventually. Right now, I need to figure out what to do with the clans that lost their chiefs. And with this damnable city.
What did you mean when you said Korok had won?
Kurog dreamed of a united Orcimer nation. Of all orc clans standing shoulder to shoulder as equals with the other races. Despite everything that happened, I think he's going to get his wish.
I'm still not sure what you mean by that. How did Korok win?
It will all become clear in time. Right now, I need to talk to the chiefs. Figure out how we're going to stabilize the clans without the need for more death and destruction. If you're up to it, I have one more favor to ask of you.
What do you need me to do?
You came to Wrothgar to help Kurog unite our people and rebuild this great city. Despite how we got here, you accomplished everything the king asked of you. Now I have a request. If you're willing to provide one more service to the orcs. This last favor is a of a more personal nature. I want to give Kurog a proper funeral, to honor him for the warrior and leader he was, and not the crazed despot he turned out to be.
I don't think we can end here, so you really want to pay tribute to Kurog?
I do. Kurog was my friend once, and he was a great orc before his ambition got the better of him. Besides, the people need to know the whole truth, the good as well as the bad. A traditional orc requiem is just what we need to get past this.
What do you need me to do?
Take these notes and deliver them. Everyone should be somewhere in the city. Make them listen to you. Get them to attend Kurog's funeral. Meanwhile, I'll make sure everything is prepared for the ceremony.
I will deliver the letters.
On your way back, after you've delivered the letters, stop by the King's Corner Club. Speak to the barkeep, and get a bottle of Kurog's favorite ale. It's foul stuff, but he loved it. We'll use it to drink to his memory at the service.
I will do this. First, I will get more coffee. I will be right back. I have returned again. Gather your allies for the funeral. Where is the closest one? Oh, wait, actually. Should we go through here, make kind of a loop thing, and then stop by at King's Corner? Mazabak's house.
I'm glad you're here. Saves me the trouble of finding you. Before I return to the Somerset Isles, I want to thank you for not killing me back at the Wrothgar Temple. I appreciate that. I think I would have found death to be very boring.
Not everyone survived.
The High Priestess was an inspiration. Her legacy will live on, in our memories and in the memories of everyone in Orsinium. As hard as it is to accept, the simple truth is that you can't save everyone. You just have to try.
Before you go, Chief Bazrak wanted me to give you this.
What's this? A funeral? And I'm invited? Splendid. That will give me a chance to say my farewells to everyone all at the same time. Still, a funeral for that mad despot. I hope Chief Bazrak knows what he's doing.
That was a curious reaction. I just saw an indicator to another exit. Can we go through here? Let's investigate.
I don't think you should be here. I don't want any more trouble. I heard the king was dead, and I'm sure you had something to do with it, so leave us out of it.
Chief Bazrak wanted me to give you this.
No, I don't want anything. Not from you, not from Chief Bazrog. I just want me and my father to be left alone.
Please, at least take a look at the letter.
You just won't take no for an answer. Oh, all right, let me see that. A funeral? For the king? And the chief wants me to attend? I'd be honored. I wonder if I have time to get a nice dress.
There is always time for a nice dress. Now as I changed my plan of action, I am around, misplaced, and very confused. Where's the door?
Only the finest wares here.
Let's exit through here and regroup. Orsinium is a surprisingly difficult place to navigate. No, I'm someplace through. This takes us to the Temple of Ire. Where we find Priest August.
I'm going to miss this place. The temple has become a more somber place since the death of the High Priestess. Solgra was a good woman. She cared about our people, and hoped to spread Trinamac's word. I know she also considered you to be her friend.
I am going somewhere.
The temple is going to be rededicated to Malakath now that King Kurog and the Forge Mother are gone. It's a shame, but I can't blame the clan chiefs. Not after what the Voshrok did.
Chief Bazrak asked me to give you that.
What's this? A funeral? For Kurog? I'd be honored to represent Solgra and the temple at this solemn event. Not because I have any love for the Mad King, but because I see Bazrog's wisdom. The city needs to heal. I'll do what I can to help with that.
And we have three. Why does the game want me to go to the temple again? Do we have another friend here? Let's examine. We have another friend here, namely Eva. No, I get on.
The High Priestess used to study here. Read her books, write her sermons. Now she's gone, and it feels like I've got a hole the size of Eldenroot right in the middle of my chest.
You're taking Solgra's death kind of hard.
Damn right. We won, but the High Priestess died. That's awful, and it makes me so angry. It just isn't fair. But you obviously came here for another reason. Sorry I got so emotional. What's up?
Chief Basrak wanted me to give this to
A
you.
letter? Isn't that how all this trouble started in the first place? But I guess I might as well see this through to the end. And you'll be there, right? Me and you, once more into the breach. Hopefully without anyone trying to kill us this time.
Alrighty. And then we can use another exit button. I'm confused. Then we go here. The route through the temple must be shorter, which is why the game wanted me to go through there, but I don't think my navigational skills are up for that. So.
I'm glad to see that life still courses through your body. I'd be extremely out of sorts if you turned up dead. And I heard what happened. You have my thanks for keeping Chief Bosrog safe. I'd be even more upset if my husband had died.
Where were you while we were trying to stop Korok?
Not everyone has the luxury to run off on an adventure whenever the mood takes them. I had the foreign survivors to deal with. They had to be gathered up and given shelter after the attack on our stronghold.
Chief Basrak asked me to deliver this to
A
you.
letter? How intriguing. What does it say? My husband plans to hold a funeral for Korog? I suppose that makes sense. They were good friends once, before Korog put that tight crown upon his head. I'll join Bosrog as soon as I can.
One more letter to deliver. That way. I have questions. Many questions. And back on. We have found bread.
Tusk off. I've got no time for beggars or dishonest traders, and I'm in the mood to throw someone into the river. So walk away before we find out if you can swim.
Chief Basrak sent me to find you and your friend.
Oh, really? I was certain the old bastard had forgotten his battle companions. In our day, we cut a bloody path across elsewhere in High Rock. But why'd Bosrog send you, I wonder?
He wanted me to deliver this letter.
A letter? From me? My companion should be along at any moment. Wait until he finds out Bosrog is a chief now. A chief with his own private messenger. He'll plop a brick.
Hope you're not giving the poor messenger a hard time, Bizra.
And the end.
I hope Bizra hasn't been giving you a hard time. She can't help it. She has the personality of an ornery Chater, and that's her on good days.
Chief Basrak wanted me to deliver this letter to you.
Let me see that. Interesting. Kurog's dead, and Bosrog wants to throw him a traditional Orsimer funeral. And look at that. I'm invited. I usually only get invited to things when someone wants me to hit something.
How do you know Chief Basrak?
I don't know Chief Bosrog, but I was well acquainted with Bosrog the Butcher. We all served as a part of Gaspar's stalkers. probably the best mercenary company ever to battle its way across Hammerfell and Cyrodiil. Those were good times.
Okay. So now we can go and collect the ale. King's Corner Club, which is located somewhere around here. There. Get Gorg's favorite ale.
No sad faces. Not in here. This was Korog's happy place, and that's how it's going to stay. To Korog, to Orsinium, may the city always remember the kind and gentle king who cared for his people. Everything else? That was his mother's fault.
I need a bottle of Korog's favorite ale for his funeral.
A funeral? No one tells me anything. I came to this wretched land because of Korog. He set me up with this tavern, and I'll always be grateful to him for that. You want the ale? Let's make a deal.
What kind of deal?
I'll give you a bottle of Korog's favorite ale. I'll give you a whole damn barrel of the stuff. But only if you let me attend his funeral. I want to honor him, say goodbye. Let me do that, and I'll make sure you have plenty of the ale he loved.
Consider it done.
Thank you. I'll have the ale delivered to the keep. And I'll see you at the funeral. It'll be one last party for the king.
Go to the castle overlook. First to Skull Keep, and then was it through the throne? So it wasn't that door. Questions are strong with this one.
Doesn't seem like I'm getting much done here.
Offered no help. Here? I suppose no. Very confused. Afraid. Are we quite certain it isn't through here? We are quite certain it isn't through here. Oh, yeah. Most times you can like spot these quest markers in your surroundings, but here, no. Well, we made it. And now we shall speak with Chief Bazark.
Old friends, I'm glad to see you. This is very important to me.
I'm just sorry I missed all the action. It looks like you could have used another hand or two.
Bum nog and hands. I think it's an obsession.
Thank you for gathering, everyone. It's important that they're all here to see what happens next.
What does happen next?
We proceed with the funeral. The ceremony is as much about Kurog and the others as it is about the future of the city, of the awesome people. Everyone will want to be here for this.
It sounds like you've come to a decision.
Don't worry. I'm not planning anything as audacious as Kurog. Everyone in the city has a choice to make, but it will be peaceful. Nothing will be forced upon them. No more harm will come to the Orsimer. You have my word on that.
Remember that you said that. Too many people died because of this.
I can't forget even if I wanted to. But we need to move forward. Now please, we should begin the ceremony. There will be things I ask you to do during the Requiem. Listen to what I say, and act accordingly. Today tests our resolve. We have lost friends, allies, and the one responsible for all this. We've gathered to honor him. Some of you question the wisdom of that, but we need to see the Orsimer in a new light. We need to respect and honor each other. That starts today. Even a good orc can fall prey to ill-conceived notions. We need to bury the past with the king, and look to the future. Outsider, step forward. Your help has been invaluable, and I want you to be a part of this. Please, light the first torch.
We are required to light torches during Kurog's funeral.
We ignite these fires to remember Kurog's true goal. Unity for the Orsimer people. Instead, we have clans without chiefs. A city without a king. We will support these people. Guide them. We must look to tomorrow. Outsider, light the second torch. It will burn away the past and guide us to the future. Remember the Kurog who was. Strong, confident. A king who cared about his people. We will carry on that legacy, offering help, but never forcing it upon anyone, much to my regret. The clan chiefs have asked me to take on the mantle of King of the Orsimer. To this request, I have cautiously agreed. We cannot be seen as weak and leaderless to the rest of the world. I shall uphold Kurog's dream, but I will avoid his ambition. We shall stand together as the new Orsinium. Say your farewells, then return to the keep. We must put this darkness behind us and celebrate a new day.
Speaking with King Bazrak, well, if memory serves, complete themes on story of Wrothgar.
I'm glad you're here. How long has it been?
Too long, that's for sure. But we can't all be shield wife to a king.
Where is he?
Will you return to Black Marsh, my friend? Or do you have another destination in mind?
As long as it's not here.
Thanks for the offer, but I
the current takes
I can't. Not after everything that's happened.
Your courage and resilience in the face of adversity do you honor, my friend. If not for you, the clan chiefs and I wouldn't be standing here. And I certainly wouldn't be king. So this is all your fault, isn't it?
Don't you enjoy being king?
I haven't been king long enough to form an opinion. I hope the crown isn't as heavy as Kurog made it look. You have a place here with the people of Orsinium, but as much as I'd like you to stay, I know there are others out there who need your help.
What's next for you and Orsinium?
I need to continue to meet with the clan chiefs and reach out to other influential orcs in the city. We have a government to forge and alliances to foster. There's a lot of work, but I think I finally understand what Kurog was trying to do.
I wish you well, King Basrak.
And I you. Take this. It belonged to Kurog, but you earned it. I hope I can do as much for my people as you did for Orsinium. I will do my best to live up to the faith that you and the clan chiefs have seen in me. Your name will never be forgotten by the Orsimer. We will talk of your deeds for generations to come. Now, we'll find a way for the clans to work together, to fulfill Kurog's original dream of united and strong people. Orsinium will stand forever.
There is a bit of lore to explore here, of course, but I will leave that to you. Now, let's quickly do a boss daily. For that, we need to travel to a nearby location. Would it be faster to run here, actually? Perhaps. Unless I get turned around and it's placed. Which I have to do. All the way through the city and toward the main gate. This is where you find guild traders. If you're on past, then you will eventually find yourself at the location where you can find boss tables. Which is the issue. Indoors. What do you have for me?
Looking for work? If not, move along. I haven't got time for idle chit-chat.
I am here to work. What do you have for me?
The market is the beating heart of the city. Our trade policies have brought wealth, yes, but there's no commerce without risk. Take this Khajiit Buraku. He peddles strange dwarven baubles. They seemed harmless enough, but now I'm not so sure.
Why is that?
He says he uncovered some dwarf junk buried in the snow up north, and it led to something big. Nisja left, I think. Bah, dwarf mischief. Investigate the machines and take care of this thing he discovered. He's over there if you want more details.
All right, I'll see what I can
Don't
find out
hesitate.
about these machines. Defeat Nisja left. also known as the Dwarven boss. That sounds like it. Should we travel to... Well, I guess we'll just run there. This is a relatively nice boss. I kind of like it. Like most bosses in Orsinium, very difficult, almost impossible to solve. Although if I had to choose one boss to solo, I probably maybe would choose the Dwarven, don't it? Nature have summons or has like a lot of smaller dwarven automatons, those things, to help him, but he doesn't have like super challenging mechanics as such. So in that sense, not as challenging as a boss can be. Also here we can find another one of those relics. Jump up, please. Right next to the sky ship. There you go. Hey, don't leave me. So we didn't get the sky shot because we were at and it's empty but dwarf-like, which was. This needs to be returned to the House of Voicing Gods. Also, how do I get down? Go here. Go here. Must eat. Only one friend. No tokens. I hope friends do arrive since... Oh, friends are... Well, I don't really feel like killing bosses on my own with Liana because... Well, uncertain if she can handle it. We still need to investigate two of the dwarven mechanism buildings. I kind of sort of want to like go immediately since the boss is down, but awesome. But if we do, then the boss might respawn, and that would mean that we need to wait again, and I don't want it. So, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. Touchboard. Is there anything fun at the ground store? Not really. Oh, that's not it. Oh, I can heal others as well. But another swarm of smaller enemies. I wonder if we can get to the best of these. Why, yes we can. Don't stand in the red areas. Red areas are the challenging. We did it, everybody. Now we need to investigate the golden mechanism. I hope we can find two in this area. There's one. And there's another beast. Okay. Now we are free to return to the quest giver. I have a way shrine like right there. Let's run to that and save ourselves a few steps. We still need to run for a little bit, but it's not that bad. Then again, it does feel like a really long run. Here we are.
Oh, it is you.
It is I.
You have been gone a long time. It has been a long time, hasn't it? I'm sorry, Burko has been, you know, occupied. Were you successful? Is Nischalev destroyed?
Yes, I defeated Nischalev.
This one should feel relieved, yes?
Tickets and everything, thank you. Let's see what the glorious Gosling cover hopes. Nothing. Nothing much there either. Fire hot and a belt. Now let's travel to Wrothgar God and see about that skin. If it's cute, I'll get it. If it's not cute, I'll not get it. Traveling to your homes is always free, no matter if you travel to the inside or the outside.
Is that a...
So, Shriven Skin preview. I'm a little bit uncertain about this. I think I'm going to let it brew for a bit. But now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now, I will return next Thursday at 2 p.m. to, well, I guess start another zone story. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Ta.